There we go. Good afternoon, esteemed professionals. It's wonderful to see you all. Hello, Chim. Hello, Moth. And thank you for the Hydra Erdine Mika. Much appreciated. Today we are doing more Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward New Game Plus. Last time we killed Nidhogg and definitely ended the Dragonsong War for sure, for goodsies. So thank you for the head pats. Much appreciated. If I remember how to do my toggles. Okay, cool. I know how to work my model, I promise. In any case, let us get swapped over to... hold up, why is 14 being angry at me? Hello, Lena, wonderful to see you. As always, anyone who wants to come along for dungeons and stuff is welcome to. I am gonna get the game pulled up and jump over to the other screen so that we can get started on things, because we still have like a hefty amount of content to get through today. I don't know if we're gonna go all the way through to all of the Sea of Cloud stuff as well, or if we're just gonna like treat Ishgard as its own zone. We'll see. Hello, Mercury, wonderful to see you, friend. Welcome. You're cleaning at the moment, but you may, all just depends. Yeah, I know we still have a couple of quests before we get to the dungeon proper, so like, it's not like we're short on time for that. I'm trying to remember exactly how the story flows through this next little bit, and we've got stuff that happens for sure, because we probably have to go meet with the Pope, first of all. And let him know that the war's over. He'll be real happy about that. Right? Okay. Resuming Heavensward Part 2. I think... Okay, I was close to where our next quest is going to be. Let me get my carbuncle out. So ad starting in about a minute. Hi, Estinian. You need a bath. Let us see how long this peace lasts. He who would not be denied. That, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Praise Helone that things did not end in bloodshed. I confess, I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, Dragonfruit? Well, you see, she's our good friend, and also I am very gay for her. Beg pardon? You traveled to the Treading Mists together, along with Estinian. Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg dead, the heretics pacified. Father and Sir Emmerich must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Emmerich to Forton Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well. Dragonfruit and I shall await you there. Back to the manor. As always, let me know if audio is a little wonky. I think I should have my levels good. Actually, hold up. Did I not? That might help. I am doing very well, thank you, Mercury. How are you doing?
Praise Helone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father, for I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
Hi, we killed a big dragon and the war's over.
The infamous Lady Iceheart? Here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
Yes, let's do a big religious reformation right
That
now.
men and
That will
dragons
go
once lived
very
together
well.
in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question.
Oh
If
no,
both
what a
Highborn
nightmare.
And Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
Damn, that would mean your whole class system sucks and is dumb.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Taj, hello! Thank you so much and welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. Star Shower, ooh, fantastic.
Sir Emmerich,
Let me
you
get
cannot
you
mean
a
to
shout
raise
out
this
real
matter
quick.
with the Archbishop.
I know how to spell.
Consider what you are proposing.
Okay,
If the
wonderful.
Holy See
Everyone
chose
go
to
follow
conceal
Taj.
the
They're
truth for
fantastic.
centuries,
Hello,
what reason would
welcome,
they have
Raiders.
to reveal
Welcome,
it now?
Rainer. Let me pause
At
the
best,
auto advance
You
for
will be
one
branded a
sec.
heretic and clapped in irons.
I'm Persilin. I'm a variety PNG tuber. I stream a good lot of things. Today we are doing some Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward New Game Plus, which I've been having a fantastic time with. Later this week we'll be doing some comfy streams of Rune Factory and Dredge. I am doing fantastic, Taj. Thank you so much. How are you doing today?
Then at
What were
least
y'all
the
playing?
Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united.
Also, yeah, we just put
now
an
we
end
have
to
none.
a
During the
centuries-long
war, the
war,
Highborn
and
needed
also
men
might
to
be
lead, and the
upending the
Lowborn men
entire
to
church
follow.
now. So,
Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question.
making some good
Lady
good
Iceheart will
decisions
share
today.
the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
He'll probably be fine, Lucia, right?
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him. That which made me swear an oath to serve.
Lucia is so good. I love her as a
We must
character.
not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it. Even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean.
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone.
Good for her.
But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emeric is the Archbishop's bastard son.
Yeah, he's a Nepo baby.
Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labour to believe it. Sir Emeric is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Yes. We've already
Bastard
beaten
or
up some of,
Trueborn, he is
the
our nation's
Heavensward,
best
so
hope.
we'll be fine.
If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the Vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emeric's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emeric more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Oh, this is some dialogue. Did not catch that on my first playthrough.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
This is good and normal dialogue. Uh-huh.
I thank you all for your support.
Not indicative of any emotional pain in the next hour and a half. Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. Oh, is this where we meet Hilda? Ill-weather friends. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alfino. Not even the assembled might of House Fulton and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses? Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. 'Twas these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Emeric's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alfino, and I would have you and Dragonfruit reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well. We shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks. Istinian, will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? The Dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the Highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise. Dragonfruit, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Tataru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. It's true, I don't have any love for them. Uh-huh. Dragoon main. Time to see how Tataru's been the past 3 months while she drinks herself into a stupor. Dragonfruit, Alfino. Gods, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you. And you, Tataru. How did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? Gibrion and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. But what about you two? What came of your journey? You're not serious. What was Sir Emmerich thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyway, I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be of much use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker if ever I heard one, but mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us all make inquiries below. Okay, so we're looking for a queer person called the Mongrel, so that's gonna take decades of searching. Oops, all dog people. A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here. Hey, what's that? Speak up, I can't hear as well as I used to. He was very helpful. I don't know a god's damned thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Hey, so that went well. Love to get net zero information. Wait, hold up. I'm smart. Alfino is down here. There's my little boy. Not a single shred of information. Just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tataru's ears are sharp as ever. The spice of life. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go and see if Gibrion knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. It's so foggy today. I hope y'all have been having a good weekend so far. And that the week ahead is not too terrible for y'alls. You know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, Dragonfruit. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales, and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction. But to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the Crozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept the payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed? You've had a pretty good weekend. I am very glad to hear that, Mercury. Time to go get the innkeeper's herb. hello, hulking hunter. So you're Gabriel's errand girl. Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always? Right. Hello, Emil. Welcome, raiders. Oh, wow, that was some pretty close back-to-back raids, which is always nice. Hello, everyone. I am Ursula Dahl. We are playing some Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward today. What were y'all playing, Emil? Oh my god, can I properly do a shout out? That would be very cool if I could type. Okay. There we go. Everyone go follow Emil, they're fantastic. Hi, hello, Salo Kasman. I hope I got that even remotely correct. But yeah, I'm Purslin, I'm a variety streamer. Today we're doing Final Fantasy, and then we've got some Rune Factory and Dredge later on in the week. I hope you all make yourselves comfy, grab some water, grab a snack if you need, and yeah, thank you so much for the raid, Emil. What were you playing today? Any road. I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. It's fine, don't worry. Nobody gets your name right because it's not with English accent. Okay. I apologize if I butchered it. Okay, back to the Forgotten Night. It's time to deliver fresh herbs. Well, you gonna hand them over or not? This nameless flora has a pleasant enough scent to suggest it is most likely not poisonous. Aye, this ought to do it. With a few other spices I can make it just like she used to. There are few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. Also, Sorbet, get off the counter. Thank you. Noble indiscretions. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Hiertha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another, I forget. Anyway, be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? Back. Welcome back, Lena. Wonderful to see you. Hello, Sage. Wonderful to see you too. Okay. Where is this girly? Pie is now in the freezer? Ooh, what kind of pie? What's this game? So this is Final Fantasy XIV. It is an MMO that's been running for kind of like 10 years in its current state. We're just doing some New Game Plus, and right now we're kind of in the middle of the first expansion pack. Lemon icebox pie? Oh, that sounds incredible. Yeah, I've been playing 14 for like 3, going on a little over 3 years now. It's one of my favorite games, so I'm very happy to be going back through the story. Yes, I'm Hiertha. I beg your pardon, but do I know you, miss? Yes. This wine is cooled after its first mulling and allowed to sit for a fortnight before mulling a second time with a fresh muslin bag of spices, for delivery to one Hiertha. I know this smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. So many heckin' awesome people in chat. It is very, very true. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that Baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. It was not more than infatuation what she felt, but she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. But when her belly started to grow, God's this scandal. I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was with a Hure made it so much, well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out into the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. Hey, Gabriel, why did you send me here? We already know the nobles of Ishgard suck a lot. We don't need further evidence. I don't remember, am I using duty support today? If I don't have other people, I will, but I always like running stuff with everyone, so like if people want to come along, I'm happy to have them. So the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant, then casts her aside when the seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. A child apart. Even the penitent can appreciate wines from time to time. Take Gérald Dieu, for example. Surely you've heard of him. No? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the broom. A man of many vows, but none of which prohibit spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. Sorbet. Off the counter, my boy. Thank you. He keeps hopping up there whenever we jump down. I've taught him better than this. Halone's blessings upon you, miss. A gift for me? Yes. Warm old wine. This scent. How reminiscent of a wine once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child. Yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances, so compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually she won them over, but those first few years were trying, even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember days when she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out, as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. We sure are just getting, like, the full Hilda backstory drop before we even get close to meeting her. It's like, cool. Glad they're gonna build this character up and then do nothing with her 2 expansions from now. It's a shame. She was a remarkable woman, Dragonfruit. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future. For her daughter's future. Right? Super frustrating. Yup. Bloodlines. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us, and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, Dragonfruit, and we can't escape it no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all and sundry. Isn't that just the nature of the MMO, though? So, story is a really big focus in Final Fantasy XIV, and, like, there are some characters that will carry through all the way from, like, the start of the game to the very end of the game. And some characters get tossed to the side, and Hilda is unfortunately one who does not appear often beyond this expansion pack. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. Like, there's a core cast of characters in 14 that you mostly stick with throughout the events of the story. Their narrative through line is a lot more similar to Final Fantasy's single-player game than a typical MMO. Yeah, exactly. Still looking for your mongrel? Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around if you know where to look. Or did you fancy someone specific? I'm looking for a mongrel with ruby red eyes and raven black hair. Someone's got unusual tastes. Afraid I can't help you, though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't of the broom. Did you think I'd just tell you because you asked nicely? Hey, Alfino, bad news. We're having shit luck finding these revolutionaries. Have you made any progress, Dragonfruit? So our mongrel was born of an Elizan nobleman and a Huron maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but it is far more information than we had before. Yet, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only remain vigilant. But I mean, also, yes, I think you're still right that it is the nature of the MMO to just on pacing, even if 14 tries to be different. Yeah, I would agree. Fire and blood. There must be a way we can draw the mongrel out into the open. Mayhap we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is Tataru? Oh, confound it. She went below to make inquiries of her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly, Dragonfruit. I have a premonition this is not going to end well. She can mostly handle herself. Except when she gets accused of heresy. Tataru, where you at, girly? You cast your gaze over the streets below, but see no sign of Tataru. I forgot how much they sent us around the city before getting us to the vault proper. There we go. Also, ad starting in about a minute, chat, just so y'all are aware. She must be around here somewhere. I take it you've had no luck either? I'm sorry, forget I said anything. Wait, down there, isn't that Tataru? Those men are chasing her. Quickly, Dragonfruit, after them.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
She's fine, leave her alone.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help.
Ah, pre-roll ads.
And if you know what's good for
I have
you will let us
pre-rolls
pass.
off. They're just on a weird timer.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Oh, is it girly time? Hi, Hilda. God, her outfit's so good. Her design in general is so good.
Lay a finger on the blue blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand. And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
We found a revolutionary, guys. Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Knights, say. Am I gonna try and do an accent? Maybe. We'll see how long it lasts before I embarrass myself. Hilda's worth it, though, is the thing. Oh, quest battle time. Good.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
As you do.
Eh? What are they on about?
Look, anytime you poke your nose into a fantasy
high
church,
houses.
things get
And
bad.
what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld, highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
Nobody said Emmerich was super clever.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
What in the hells?
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy.
Oh, it's you. Oh, I
And
hate
what
this
do
man.
we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats.
Get better insults. Oh yeah, this bitch.
Ooh,
Oh
plotting
man, I hope this
insurrection,
will be
I
a
shouldn't
mercy.
wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread.
And it must be purged.
It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
What with the purging and sickness?
I reckon Sir would be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens I've got irons of my own.
Get his ass, Hilda. Burn out the bad, wait,
Such
wrong messed up
simple
evil dude.
creatures, rats, certain to attack when cornered.
Bro, find a different insult. Rats is old.
Let us step outside, my lady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
Hilda's like, I will not think twice to shoot a priest cop. Like, don't even get it twisted. She's here for that. Oh, we have Dreadworm. God bless. I love to have actual abilities. I mean, we still don't have Death Flare quite yet, but that's okay.
You disgust me.
Those poor Temple Knights was slaughtered. Look, they made their choice. Nope, no cure. Out here, my guy. Why are we fighting? Push-a-phone, we didn't start this. The noble bastard and the mongrel bitch. Okay. This mongrel bitch is gonna put a bullet between your eyes. I love Hilda.
Bear witness! Pelone, guide my sword!
Get him, Hilda. Right? Out of here.
Filthy rats!
No. No filthy rats. Get caught. I forgot that Alfino still uses
There's
a
no
Ruby
denying your
Carbuncle
gifts.
here.
A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Enough!
I live my life all in a way to be deserving of being called a mongrel bitch. I understand this goal. Valid. Oh, that fucking backflip though? What? Okay. Buddy, just turn and jump.
Lucky bastard.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
Lol, see ya. He's practicing his speedrun. He knows that it's faster to just, you know, hold L and just do the backflips constantly for movement.
I thought the Heavensward might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Batman Dragoons.
Sir Grinno announced
He's
that
a
the Lord
mage,
Commander
though.
had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavensward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Then the Heavensward now commands the Temple
That's the name
Those
of the
still loyal
expansion.
to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he?
Yeah, Alfino do have that sad puppy energy that convinces people to help him.
Your passion moves me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters.
Got it, all Ishgardians wear moon boots then?
If you've a mind to change things around
it's confirmed.
here, then we've a mind to join you.
Let me guess, you're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Because it's what I am, and I'm not ashamed of it. Not anymore. Besides, even my pureblood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. None of them are well bred. Hell, some of their mothers were cast out after a spot of fun, same as mine. Story old as time. And one we're sick of hearing, which is why we took up arms. Not that we mean to hold all the blue bloods to account. Some have done right by us, I'll allow, like them in House Ionacht. Of course, you'd know all about that, wouldn't you? But enough talk. Your friend's still rotting in a cell. Let's not keep him waiting. A knight's calling. We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the High Houses. That much I'll acknowledge. But this nonsense about us throwing wide the gates for the heretics is just that. Nonsense. If not you, then who? Here we go, yup. You Temple Knights, of course. Reckon it was your beloved Sir Emmerich's doing it first, but then I heard how he lost his head. My next best guess would be the Heavensward. That way, they'd have the perfect excuse to go door to door with the broom. Slaughter the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop. But the Heavensward scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, and so they have been forced to improvise. A fine bloody mess, ain't it? But the die is cast, so what's the plan? We must divert the attention of the High Houses away from the city, and to do that, we need the cooperation of your allies in their service. And what makes you think I have friends in high places? You would be fools not to, given your goals. Low-born knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fealty only out of desire for a better life. If offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves, who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear. But it need not come to that this day. If they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with a new threat, a massing of heretics, for example, then they will be unable to join in the defense of the vault. Huh. Spread false reports of an attack to get him out of harm's way, you mean? The city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the High Houses believe another attack is imminent, they will have no choice but to act. Can it be done? Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye. Can we keep him out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send out word, because you won't get a second chance at this. Then it is decided. To the vault, the Archbishop must be held to account. And the Lord Commander granted his liberty. Okay, I think that means it is time for me to make a poll real quick. So, what is our role gonna be for the vault? Also, the three of us are on. Fantastic. Okay. Healer, tank, DPS. Just gonna do a 3-minute poll, see how that do. No poll needed. The poll is for my role. Hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives. Rescue Sir Emmerich and apprehend the Archbishop. We will therefore divide our forces into two parties. Estinian and I will make ready to breach the underground jail and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. Healer because you're mean? Look, I've healed for every dungeon in Heavensward so far. I speak of your party, Warrior of Light, together with Lord Orchefon and Master Alfino. For this plan to succeed, you will need to fight your way into the highest levels of the vault, even unto the Archbishop's private chambers. When the Heavensward realize what you intend, they will fly to their master's side, leaving only a token force to guard the jail. Temple Knights loyal to our cause have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you are within, they will signal to us. If all goes to plan, we shall rejoin you with Sir Emmerich and confront the Archbishop together. Yeah, but healing this one gives extra emotional damage? You're not wrong. Is everyone clear as to their duties? Then let us do what must needs be done. Good and great. Speak with the Temple Knight Squire outside the vault. That's a big old building. I can get the camera to cooperate. So the thing about Ishgard is it's large. Can't even zoom out far enough to see the whole building. The others are in position, Mistress Dragonfruit. I will send word once you and your party have entered. The vault is now accessible. Needs a lot of high places we can brood from. It's true, the Dragoons get uppity if they don't have those. Okay. I am just gonna be inviting people off of the friends list at this point. So it looks like we've got, so Lena for sure is coming along. Sage, are you coming as well? And then... Oh, you are here as well. Okay, cool, Freyr. Wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna grab... We'll grab Sage and Freyr. Oh, good. I see the votes have been cast. So... we're going in this as a healer. Time to remember what I will actually have at this level. Okay. Oh, will I have Pepsis? I will have my Pepsis. Very good. You cheer from the sidelines. Good luck, have fun. Thank you. Okay, everyone. We all set? Love to have a Pepsis. Yep. Love to have a Pepis. Yeah. It's a good ability. We got Pepsis. We got Phlegma. All the normal Sage abilities here. One Bipis, please. Time for the vault. Time for me to remember how to heal these initial trash packs, because they are rough. FYI, I don't have res at this level. Oh, I'm aware. Don't worry. I am acutely aware at what level we get that. Oh, good. It's cat talk mode time, yeah. Just what I need while I'm healing, yeah. Give me like 2 seconds when we port in so you can see what we got, yeah. Valid, yeah. Alrighty, yeah. Thank you so much, Moth, yeah. It is Cardia time, yeah. Adore the design of this dungeon, yeah. It's such a good dungeon, yeah. you getting to DPS as a treat, yeah. Saving it for just this moment, yeah. Oh, wonderful, yeah. Thank you, yeah. Okay, I think this first pack is not one that we can separate, yeah, but that's fine, yeah. Oh, I should probably set my focus target, yeah. That would be like the smart thing to do as a healer, yeah. Alrighty, yeah. Was it really just single packs, yeah? I could swear it gives us more to do here, yeah, but maybe not. I'm totally fine with that, yeah. They made these better, yeah? Yeah, they certainly did, yeah. I am very thankful for that, yeah. Alrighty, yeah. Hold up, yeah. Can we do these as a double pack, yeah? I think we can, yeah. Oh yeah, they like shrunk down the pack sizes here, yeah. I am so grateful for that, yeah. Means I don't have to think about anything because Cardia is helping me, yeah. Pack's so small, right? They shrunk them down, yeah. Used to be really rough on new healers, yeah. Yes, it very much was, yeah. That's why I was kind of dreading it, yeah. But you know what, we're fine now, yeah. Also, the executive decision is cat talk mode is gonna be slightly unofficially on just for the entirety of the dungeon, yeah, because that's how I live my life, yeah. It'd be like that, yeah. Imagine they made the last boss a lot easier too, yeah. I don't know if they did a lot of changes for that, yeah. I guess we'll see, yeah. That did not even break through your shield, yeah. Love that. Out of here, yeah. Shields are so beefy for Sage at this level, yeah. What the hell, yeah. I'm very glad for it, yeah. I should maybe not stand in the cleave, yeah. I'm a very smart healer. No holy shield bash. Get the hell out of here, yeah. That's what I thought, yeah. Okay, we'll be good and just greed on things, yeah. We'll see how these packs are, yeah. Also a lot smaller, it feels like, yeah. Well, what is hitting me, yeah? Okay, we're good, yeah. There's... Oh, okay, there are still enemies here now. I thought they'd gotten rid of the statues here for some reason. I was like, but where'd they go, yeah? We fine, yeah. No nebula. Very rude, yeah. Well, it's so nice to have a tank that's actually mitigating. Thank you, Leno. I appreciate it, yeah.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Weren't you a tank that actually mitigated? You were. We had kind of a rough one for the Irene, yeah. So, but you are also a fantastic tank, and I appreciate it, yeah.
I will not yield to you!
We have the power.
I have the power!
Okay, let me try and bait these slashes as best I can, yeah. Unless they changed these. No, they didn't change them. Okay, yeah.
Down with you!
The power of Grayskull, yeah. No faith unmoving. Very rude. Mean to me. Do not do these things to a poor cat, yeah.
Down with you!
Oh, I guess they made it so the dimensional tears fade away after the first knockback. That is very good, because they used to just persist. Also ad starting in about a minute, chat. Sage is such a cool healer. It's so fun. I love the flavor of it. It feels fun to play, even at lower levels, which cannot be said for a lot of healers. Like, I played a lot of White Mage in Shadowbringers, especially in Boja, but, like, it just has not felt super great in Endwalker. At least not to me. Love that they were just like, what if we gave a healer Gundam funnels? They were so right for that. Best decision they could have made. That's so weird. These packs are so small. like, one of the other things that I love about Sage is its toolkit feels like, even at lower levels, the toolkit does not feel like you're running out of options. Like, I have so many things that I can pull on. And I love that. Because I am a slam every button kind of panic healer. Have the opposite feel about Sage in dungeons. Some dungeons it feels abysmal. Interesting. I know I didn't do it a ton in like the Realm Reborn stuff, so it very well could be that just lower levels on Sage feel garbagey, but Heavensward Sages felt fine so far.
Filthy rats!
We do be filthy rats. This is true. Okay, I'm gonna be smart, move to center for chains, because I'm inevitably really dumb about that. Hey, I know how to do mechanics. Draw me. Oh damn, our group damage is kinda nuts.
And now the final curtain!
Yeah, we are just peeling
This
through
shall
this
be
dude.
mercy.
No, no mercy.
You disgust me.
You disgust me. Horrible man.
Sickness must be purged. Be done with you.
Okay, he still does do the double Heaven's Flame.
Sickness must be purged.
We did it! Another successful dungeon run. Some fantastic people. Also, damn, nice clamors, everyone. Must be said. But yeah, I'll like take Sage into Stone Vigil and then tell me what I think. Okay, fair. Had to wear your work clothes. Alrighty, it's good cutscenes time.
Our power! How can this be?
You ready for several cutscenes to play in sequence? Staying in here to cheat pose with this asshole? Have fun. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Much appreciated, Moth.
Father, please!
For a mercy, we were not too late.
Yeah, time to kill the Pope.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
Hey, Emmerich, your dad kinda sucks.
Look out!
Oh, this is gonna hit real bad as a healer. Yep. Oh, buddy. Oof.
Go. Asisla awaits.
Sucks every time. Uh-huh. Oh, this hurts the same all over again. Yep.
Lord Orchefort!
It's no good. The wound is too deep. It refuses to mend.
Oh, bud. Oh, Alfie. That boy is trying so hard.
You are unharmed. Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of... Oh, do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
Yeah, that still hits. Dragon fruit will remember this. Oh, yep. This will never get easier. It's a rough cutscene. Hey, why are all your husbands dead? I'm so sorry, Frey. A knight's calling. I know not what to say. The others, they are gathered at Fortal Manor. Can't wait to do it again in 7.0 with advanced graphics. No! Oh, that's gonna hurt. The game has so much stuff in that dungeon. That's fine. My inventory is fine. Don't worry about it. What is my inventory? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Things are organized properly. You are worried? The others are... Please enter, Mistress Gelato. Yours is just as bad? Thank you, Moth. Terrible inventory solidarity. It's okay, I'm keeping a bag clear for the ritual.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling.
Oh, buddy. I was posting the screenshot, your game crashed. Oh no, Lena.
For my son, and for the nation he loved. Go!
This kills you the most. Yeah, this scene is very
His
rough.
sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
His vocal performance really carries so much of this expansion. Like, fantastic actor. I could not stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Orchefort took us in. Our beacon of hope in a world of darkness. Dude, this sucks. Gutted by that cutscene. Yeah. He did his utmost to raise our spirits so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights. The sins of antiquity. Exactly, his VA was incredible as the narration and made this hurt so much more. Yup. We must press on with our mission. Tataru, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Knight. Let us go and speak with Sir Emmerich Dragonfruit. I worry for his well-being. Today is maybe cathartic screenshot day? Hell yes, we love that. Sometimes you just gotta take some very self-indulgent G poses. This is how the world works. An audience with the Lord Commander. Yes, of course.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal.
Oh, what could we possibly be plot migrating about today?
The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatosker, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
Yeah, thanks for
The great
admitting all
worm
this, Pope.
slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreysvelgr did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Hey, where's that second eyeball?
Whilst Thorden's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
This is how generational reparations work, Archbishop.
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thorin's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
God,
This
Thornton
is your
sucks.
solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country. And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity.
Yeah, and how are you going to do that?
The change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names.
Church sucks because they won't let you fuck dragons.
Thoroughly.
This is true. And you know everything else. Yeah. Archbishop Thornton out here strongly opposing critical dragon theory being taught in Ishgard. Hate that. I'm not wrong.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past.
No, you said some good things, Emmerich.
'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to
You
bring
did good,
about.
Emmerich, right? You did so good.
I've given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heavensward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Yeah, they got all big.
Aye, the manner in which Ser Zephyrin struck down Lord Horshafon was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls.
Ruh-roh.
7 hells!
The Pope's a primal, everyone.
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Are the Heavensward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable.
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of
Standing up
it.
to the Ultra Pope takes
His
strength.
ambitions
This is
are
very
too
true.
great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heavensward and stop my father before it is too late.
Mistress Gelato, Master Alfino, I, Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Our aid in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop intends. Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetuated. No more. I shall pursue him to the end of the world if I must. I thank you, Dragonfruit. I have heard many men make such pledges, but you speak in earnest. Much has changed since our order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop and the Heavensward are guilty of the crime of summoning, then Dragonfruit and I will stop them. Would that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses, a force for stability to counterbalance the High House's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult even with my father's support. The road ahead is that much more fraught with peril without it. Yet walk it we must, for unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of Travanian hostilities. Far from it. We will have great need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my lance, Sir Emmerich. To my dying breath I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Dragonfruit, Master Alfino, pray attend to me outside. Very well. With me, Dragonfruit. I believe we have much to discuss. in search of the Soleil. The Soleil was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Laniette informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds. Or was, not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Ayenacht has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the beastmen's wrath. I think we both know the perfect candidate, Dragonfruit. Let us pay a visit to Master Garland at the Sky Steel Manufactory. I see. Then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. Time to go talk with Sid. And also summon my carbuncle. Because he's a very important friend. Ah, the dastardly duo. What mischief have you two been getting up to lately? Oh, buddy. You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. Also, ad starting in about a minute, chat. He was a good man. Sid, have you heard of Aziz La? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. From what he told Dragonfruit, the Ascians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the Ultima weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. As if we needed another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckoned I was due to deliver you into it. Into the blue. Into the fire, is it? In that case, I should inform Tataru of our plans. Pray go on ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you anon. The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I'm pleased to say we are ready to depart. Thank you, the boys. That is, as soon as a certain... Pray forgive me my lateness. Tataru and I had much to discuss. It keeps crashing. Indulgent screenshots maybe some other time. Oh no. I am sorry that 14 is not cooperating, Lena. We still have no news of the missing Scions, but she assures me that Urianger and Riol are pursuing promising leads. Come, come. We can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise. The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Dragonfruit. Shall we get going? Yes. Into the Sea of Clouds.
To
This
the
zone
northern
is so
reaches of
good.
the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
From here, Camp Cloudtop looks rather far. Be on your guard, Dragonfruit. The Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Familiar faces. Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. Stand lookout on the Isle's eastern ridge. Can do. You search the skies for the Soleil, but see nothing resembling the missing airship. Stand lookout farther to the north. Oh, good. I wonder if there's something here. Oh, quest battles are going to be so nice now that we actually have Dreadworm Trance. Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure. Begs mercy of Netherlings, does not fight, does not wish to die. Was that a Vanu being attacked? But by whom? Over there. Imperial troops. Ishgardians. Seize them. They'll know where the Archbishop is. The enemy of my enemy. We've no choice. With me, Dragonfruit, protect the Vanu. Get out of here. Nope, no cures. We don't like that here.
Taliag, protect me!
There's another Medicus somewhere. When it becomes targetable, we're gonna have to deal with it. Fire boy. You are my priority. Not gonna lie, you don't remember that voice line? Yeah, the Thalag protecting me is pretty good. It is very rare that we actually like get any acknowledgement of Charlian Faith, so it's neat to have. Love that they have the chat portraits in Heavensward now. Yes, it's such a good touch. Get out of here. No more gunship for you. Hi, we protected you. You're welcome. Netherlings saved Lonuvanu from certain death. Showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lonuvanu knows not what wind bears Netherlings to Cloud Sea, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due. Devourer of Worlds. Lonuvanu owes much and more to Netherlings. As saviors, as heroes, Zundu welcomes you. To village we go, to north. Come, come. So the Garleans were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu Vanu knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have had the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Lonuvanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. Also, I love the aetheryte design here. It's so good. Like breeze guides leaves to rest, come and lay down your burdens, Netherlings. Lonuvanu throws wide arms in greetings. Behold, Okzundu. A far warmer welcome than the one you received from the Vundu, I think. Huh. Vundu bluster and blow hither and yon, sound and fury like aimless gale. Eh? What unseen lightning begets such thunderous report? Oh, is it whale time? There you are, did you see it? It's that damned flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Where? The White? This is the big boy. Hi, Bismarck. Bye, Bismarck. He's wounded. You just had to have a little munch. By the 12, did the beast just eat that island? O insatiable White, O devourer of worlds, why must you torment us? Ah, Lonuvanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, Netherlings, come and break words with Chief of Zundu. Just a big hungry boy, he really is. With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sonuvanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words. Netherlings deliver Lonuvanu from claws of steel-shod fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore zephyr winds and brings before you with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sonu, Chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sonu. I am Alfino Leveilleur, and these are my companions, Dragonfruit Gelato and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like to black steel-shod contraption from which you saved Lonuvanu? Alas, no. That ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we are looking for at present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lonuvanu hear tell of these Netherlings. You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lonuvanu. Aye, aye. Winds carry purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Azis La. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sonu, what exactly is this Azis La? Beware, Netherlings, for blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into heart of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours isle where key is kept. Deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy. And beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lonuvanu, for as stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to the white. This he knows, Chief Sonu. Madness of Vundu bodes ill for all Vanu. It's easy enough, just gotta kill us a whale. Black and the White. So Azis La is home to forbidden secrets, accessible only to a bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavensward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the White and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we will go about it is another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the White. Let us each question the residents of the village, then regroup and share our findings anon. Hey, big whale, what it do? If Netherlings seek knowledge of the White, then speak with Kunuvali, foremost keeper of tales. But neglect not to present self with humility and respect. As sun yields to moon and moon to sun, Netherlings must greet Kunuvali with a bow. Hello, I am here to emote at you. Wherever you are. There you are. Zephyr winds at your back and sunshine to your brow, traveler from below. Kunuvali, keeper of tales, hears your words, and she remembers. In times long ago, in lands elsewhere, before even the Cloud Sea, the White is one among many. Newborn, he swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water. But hated the White is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The White still longs for the sea to which he cannot return, but in rebirth a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw from whence came the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content he gazes below and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence he raises up isles of earth and guides these people to the Cloud Sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgot. But this demon which menaces the Cloud Sea, his rage is that of the Vundu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them? Kunuvali knows no tales like this. Also, I hadn't gotten a real good look at it, but like, The Vanu are fucking tall. What? This is very large birds. They're so tall. That barely come up to their waist. This man could comfortably rest his hand on me without lifting his arm. So according to the Vanu Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the Floating Isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he has taken to eating, yes. Technically within his rights, I suppose, if perhaps a little ungenerous. Gods, eh? But what of you, Alfino? Did you learn aught of value? Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu sky fishing. Sky fishing? My gods, that's it! Alfino, my boy, I could kiss you. From what we observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. What I propose is this. We tow a suitably appetizing island through the Sea of Clouds, in essence, fishing for our flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide and then reel it in close, enabling our resident Icon Slayer to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Garlond, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should Dragonfruit fail to subdue the creature, she would almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. Yeah, I'm not on board with this. Oh, she won't fail. And if anything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow her out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I. I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well. That's a sacrifice Sid is willing to make. Yup. Not at all, the more the merrier. Right then. It seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trip. While you two need to find me some bait. And not just any island, mind. I want a mouthful at most. Okay. That's fine. Bolt, chain, and island. Well, you heard, Sid. We need an island to bait the hook. By way of a first step, I propose we speak with Chief Sonu. If the Zundu are as concerned by Bismarck's behavior as they have given us to believe, they may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. Hi, we're here to kill the Sky Whale. The Tramontane is upon us. The White feasts and the Vundu rejoice in his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sonu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the floating isles and made a gift of them to you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vundu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightly safeguard. Yet it need not be this way, Chief Sonu. We have the power to strike down this impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Moats against the tempest, in vain do they struggle. Yet who is Sonu to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tramontane can turn to the Ponente? Ponente. Very well, Netherlings. When you are ready, tell Zundu scouts what manner of island you require, and they guide you to it. We shall not fail, Chief Sonu. On that you have my word. Come, Dragonfruit. Let us see how Sid's preparations are progressing. I think we're not far off from the next trial, honestly? Like, we had Bismarck in the quest portrait, so I'm thinking we are near to the limitless blue. Damn, we really might be. Okay. Our Ishgardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition, and I've taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Rest assured, we've chains to spare, every link forged by the manufactory's master craftsmen. If you've any lingering doubts as to their strength, know that they were originally intended to bind dragons, and were not found wanting. It pleases me to inform you that the Vanu Vanu have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. Then all that remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor buggers will actually be doing the fighting. Dragonfruit, let Wedge know when your party is assembled. Oh, okay, yeah, that is time. Okay. What is my role gonna be for the Limitless... I can spell the Limitless Blue. Tank, healer, or DPS. Do another 3-minute poll. Does anyone want to come along for Bismarck? I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this plan. I don't like it one little bit, but I can't help being excited all the same. So tell me, Dragonfruit, are you ready to hunt the white whale? Yes? After you then, Dragonfruit. All aboard. That was a lot faster than you remember. I wonder if they pruned some of this quest line at all, because, like... Yeah, that is very soon after the vault. Let's see who's online. Robin, do you want to come along for a whale? I don't blame anyone who does not want to come along for a whale. It's not one of my favorite trials, is what I will say. Like, it's fine, but there are much better encounters in this expansion. Down to tag along? Okay, hell yes. Get Lena a party invite. Are Sage and Freyr still around? I don't know if they want to come for the big whale, but... Boop the whale. Yes. Very gently. With chains. Sounds a little kinky, but okay. No, we're booping him with the chains. The chains are not being used for anything untowards. Okay, I think it might just be the two of us, Lena, which is fine. Guess we're gonna see what I'm forced to play as for this. From what I remember, healing Bismarck is not terrible, so like, I'll be fine if I have to heal it. Plus, I'll have a co-healer I can lean on. And the answer is... It's a tie between tank and DPS. Okay, so we're gonna do a random of two. One is tank, two is DPS. We are going in as a tank. Time to fight this whale. Make sure my portrait's good. Okay, we're good. Alrighty, it's whale time. We do not want the vault. We want the Limitless Blue. Whale time. This should not take too terribly long. It says less than 5 minutes. Well, we've got a tank and a healer, so like, we'll be good. we go. Right as I was preparing to just like fly around the zone for a little bit, it is whale time. I will say that this trial has pretty cool music. Like, the track is a vibe. We going whale fishing. Let's go! Definitely unique music, yes. Oh wow, a Divine Veil just beats that. Love that, actually. I cannot remember if we want these split apart. I know we want the mid-phase ads split, but I can't recall if we can just stack these guys up too. Like, maybe, but... Ooh. There we go. The dragon killers are ready. Let's do it. I love the Jin Moron fight. And the Darren Moron fight. Monster Hunter series, please bring back some of the very cool big monsters. There we go. Got one. Okay. Yes, good. Okay, these keep separate. Remember that much. Like a weird and unique fight as a tank, just because there's really not anything that you're doing beyond just keeping ads locked down, which like is fine. Nobody wanted to kill my ad. Okay, there we go. Okay, time for the whale to be real angry. Now we have no shield generator. I think we are fine to group these up, actually. Hello, Lilith. Welcome, welcome. Wonderful to see you, friend. I think Bismarck should not seize control of the clouds, actually. I would prefer if he did not do that. Do we have more ads, or is it just the... Is it just the one set? What does Thunderhead do? I cannot remember for the life of me. Dragon killers are ready. Okay. I'm hoping that one of our melee uses the limit break. Do it in one. I believe in us. Please, melee limit break. Okay, we didn't need it. We did it! Go us! Oh, what? You can get... Interesting. Didn't know that crafting materials just dropped in the normal here. I am gonna calm that healer, because they were great. I'll take 3 commendations for that. I did very little in that fight, but we'll take that. It's wonderful to see me too. Thank you so much. We got the card key, everyone. It go clunk. Oh. What are we doing? Oh, I think we're rehydrating a fruit gummy. Tanks deserve the comms just for remembering to split the ads. Has that been a problem? I feel like I don't see people messing that mechanic up usually. The green apple fruit gummy has been restored.
Warrior light, beloved
Mother Crystal?
Eidolon, all made.
It's always the problem when you run? Interesting.
Darkness, light to none, known. Hark. Receiver, blessing.
The strawberry gold bear. Hey, Heidelin, I think we got a bad line. You're gonna have to call back. I'm in a wind tunnel. Oh. Hello.
So falls the Lord of
Hi,
Mists,
Iggy.
as did all others before him.
I love her. It's a shame that we get so little of her.
How many times does this make, warrior of light? Ah, how much you have grown. Far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
She has what we seek?
Yeah, just try and take it from a pope.
That she does. The key to Aziz La and the secrets of Alag.
Oh, that's not great. Very windy, it seems. It do be kind of windy, yeah.
I see you have regained the blessing of light.
And fucking
albeit
windy.
a fraction of its former strength.
Like as if the cleric's beard is gonna fly off his face. Yeah, Thornton does not have that on lock. The cloth physics are having a day.
My thanks to you, Asian. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck.
Yeah, happy to help.
Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
Normal things. Quick, somebody take a screenshot of it. That way we'll know where to go. And where the fuck are my friends? Because they got here real fast. Sid's checking the duty timer and being like, no, they got 60 minutes for the lockout. We don't need to go for a little bit.
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
Funny. That always works so well when you cooperate with the Asians. God, I forgot this intro cutscene. That's some real good shit. Azizla is just another zone that is cool as hell. They did very well with those in Heavensward. Forgive me, Dragonfruit. Had I known what was happening, mayhap I could have done something to stop them. Alas, Wedge and I were sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, for we yet live and we know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to their machinations. A difference of opinion. Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal, and prevented the Vanuvanu's lands from being consumed in so doing. The Zundu, at least, shall be glad of our deeds this day. Let us go and inform Chief Sonu of our victory. Sid and the others will need a moment to tend to the Enterprise besides. Hi, we killed the big whale.
Something is amiss.
Oh no, wait. Oh, I know what's... Yep. Yeah. Is it Imperials? It sure is Imperials.
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once!
Not gonna lie, I forgot about this. I mean, Van Hydrus is such like a weird 11th hour villain that I almost did too. The game's worst villain, regular Van Hydrus. He do suck a lot.
And there I was expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken.
Oh shit, I didn't realize we meet him here. Hi, Varys.
Just as Wire observed. The Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
Voice actors once again stumbling over fucking Wyu.
Warrior of Light? She who bested Van Baelsar?
Not even worst as an evil, just worst as an useless. Yeah.
As is Lard as well.
He don't do much.
Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn. You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
Yeah, they've kind of historically not been great.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last.
I've done your EX trial, you don't scare me.
Your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the Icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
Nope, might want to rethink that one, actually.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Oh, good.
Where did that come from?
No one told you we're getting tech war in the game soon? Oh? I was not aware. Send it to me.
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
Post in the 14 channel. Thank you much. That's some nice Magitech armor, Lucia. Ah yes, the big ship.
We shall meet again, warrior of light. On that you have my word.
That is...
So Garlemald too has designs
large.
on Azizlar. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald. Varissos Galvus in the flesh. I assume the commander that accompanied him must be the legatus of whom the Centurion spoke. Ah, forgive me. This is neither the time nor place for such idle speculation. Pray return to the Enterprise at once. It occurs to me that our friends may have run afoul of Imperial forces as well. I have yet to apprise Chief Sonu of all that has occurred, but once I have, we will rejoin you with the airship. Okay, back to Sid. Some incredible looking gear coming out. Oh, I'm very curious about that. Thank the 12 you're alive, Dragonfruit. When that battleship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the game was up for you and Alfino. What in the seven hells happened out there? First the Archbishop turns up with an Ascian in tow, and now the goddamned Emperor pays us a visit? What is this, a procession of notable bastards? Who's next? The Keeper of the Seventh Bloody Gate? No one so notable, Master Garland. I am happy to report that the Zundu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sonu sends his warmest regards, Dragonfruit. There was much talk of westerly winds. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zundu were taken entirely unawares, and wisely chose to offer no resistance. I sense they have no more to fear from the Empire, for the present, at least. Had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, Okzundu would already have been leveled. Plainly, Varus is only interested in reaching Azizla. Speaking of which, if you're all ready to continue the chase, the Enterprise is as well. Shall we? I think this might be wrapping up the Sea of Clouds with this next quest. One good turn. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Azizla lies in that direction, we'll find it. The Soleil may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them. You'll see. Let's do it.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again, least of all under these circumstances.
Oh, is it reveal time? She's so good is the thing.
My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sasjunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths.
Okay, wait, hold up.
Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Did they retcon Livia to be an Alra, or am I misremembering?
Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost.
Yes, they did.
And then I met Sir Emily.
How do that work?
Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate.
We never saw
He
Livia
simply
without her
rose
mask.
above it.
We really didn't, but the way that Lucia is talking about Livia, it
In
makes them
time,
sound like
I
they
came
are
to realize
blood
that I had
related.
found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And
Because
when
she
I
said they
subsequently
saved, they
confessed all to Sir
shared
Emmerich,
parents,
he was
and
good enough to
Lucia's a
accept me into
pure-blooded
his service.
Garlean.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
We're not going to think about it too hard.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
That's a good point. It's Final Fantasy. They don't gotta explain
I'm happy
shit.
to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing. Chief. We should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Aziz's Law should be.
Yeah. Nothing bad will happen.
Hold on, everyone. Look! I think that's it!
That sure does look like Aziz's Law.
Chief, is that... Alagon? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
Oh, you know.
Some sort of barrier.
Don't worry about it.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
You just throw the airship into reverse. It's
Sid,
fine.
it's no use. We must return to Ishgard and find another way.
God damn it all! Why do the Alagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
It's fine. We'll just find another 4 corrupted crystals and make some cool fangs again, like we did for Crystal Tower. And we've barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they say. We have returned and tacos have been acquired? Hell yes. I can only presume the Soleil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. An engineering enterprise? Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think that he is not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Aziz's Law. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander, that we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the guardsman when you arrive, and he will show you in. Hello again, Firm Albert. Take us in.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Alagans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
We just gotta dupe it.
Master Garland, Based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite
Dragonfruit, you
amount of
good?
crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing two galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
Yeah,
How?
we just gotta pop it, like a bubble.
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
Watching Twitch and YouTube together while you eat for extra power to quiet down the
yesterday
horrors.
evening,
Excellent
I
idea.
chanced to find Mistress
Well done.
Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
Oh, ad starting in about a minute, chat.
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
Thanks, Sid. This delay was so frustrating. Yeah, I remember it being just, yeah. We sure do have a whole other zone to do before we can get to Azizla. Tataru, we're back. Welcome back, Dragonfruit. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies? So you finally arrived at Azizla, only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier. Typical. But it's not all bad news. I've made progress in the search for our friends. Don't worry, Dragonfruit. We'll get to Azizla yet. You were also back? You did dishes? Very well done. Ethereal Trail. When you fled the Victory Feast, you used the ancient watercourse beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Ul'dah, I asked Marshal Tarapin to have the tunnel searched. A logical place to look. It was there that you lost contact with Minfilia, Thancred, and Y'shtola, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found? I don't actually know. Pippin's message just said that there had been a discovery, and that we were to come to the Hall of Flames at our earliest convenience. I dare not think what it might be. We shall depart at once. Tataru, let Urianger know to join us in Ul'dah. He will wish to be present as well. Yes, sir. Alrighty. Onwards to Ul'dah. Oh. Okay. It's gonna be that kind of day in Ul'dah. Hi, Pippin. We are grateful for your assistance, Marshal Tarapin. You saved Her Grace and Father both. 'Tis the least I can do to repay you. Forgive me my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned a discovery? Yes, of course. As per your request, I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately, we encountered a difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel had collapsed. With the mineral concern's cooperation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen crystal braves. Go on. Be at ease, Master Alfino. Your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there is this. Y'shtola's wand. I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. "'Tis as I did surmise, judging by the etheric imprint that lingereth yet upon this wand. It hath assuredly been employed in the casing of a most uncommon magic. Oh, is it Kitty Blunt time soon? It sure is. Namely, the very first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilize the life stream. Flow. The spell entaileth the reduction of the corporeal form into its constituent ether, that the caster might enter the life stream and ride its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern times, it requireth not a lengthy incantation. That Y'shtola should choose to employ such a spell bespeak the need for haste. Hi, I'm having a slight crisis right now thinking about a track name in Endwalker. I'm good. All of which would suggest she managed to escape. Would that it were so simple. Know that the scholars of Sharlayan forbade the use of this spell, and with good reason. Yep, you were thinking it too? Uh-huh. Yeah. Look, sometimes you name a song after the first way to teleport / travel through the live stream. And there are some fine implications about that. The caster hath but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another would be set adrift in the life stream, never to emerge. What? No. No, you can't mean. Be not downcast, my friends, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like that Y'shtola's passage hath left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was invoked, we may yet find her. To the Silde excavation site, then. Our thanks for your aid, Marshal. Do not mention it. I shall pray for Lady Y'shtola's safe return. Okay, that's in Central Thanalan? Yep. It's so busy here tonight. It's like this MMO is populated or something. Evidence of Y'shtola's passage will have been made faint by time, but mayhap some few scant traces yet remain to guide our steps. I thought he was going to remove the hood, but no, he's just putting on goggles. We don't get hoodless Urianger for a while. Love the little animation he does for putting on the ether goggles. The trail leadeth to the north and east, unto the bosom of the 12's wood. Yep, soul surrender. Yeah, we've got a ways. Are you certain? Aye, there is no mistake. Thither hath Y'shtola journeyed. And yet the Gridanians have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean she is still adrift. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the life stream is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger over long in the midst of the maelstrom, and the aether that formeth one soul shall surely be scattered, ne'er to be reformed. Oh, thank you for the stretch redeem, much appreciated. We have stretched. We have no time to waste. Urianger, pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Dragonfruit, Tataru, we three shall press on to Gridania and petition the Elder Seed Seer's aid. Okay. Haven't been back to Gridania since we got Moogle help. It is said that the elementals perceive the life stream. If, as we suspect, Y'shtola is still adrift in its midst, they may be able to find her. But if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must needs do so through their chosen, the Pajal. It is imperative, therefore, that we speak with Khan Isena without delay. Lost in the life stream. I have already requested an audience with the Elder Seed Seer. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need but speak with the Conjurer yonder to be admitted. Hi, can you help us find our cat, please? She's very sweet and we lost her in the live stream. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. Putting up missing cat posters for Y'shtola. Yeah. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Y'shtola from the ungentle pull of the life stream. And as you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided. However, love that woman. She's so good. Now, what's the problem, Kane?
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and elemental.
Yeah, because the elementals suck.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers, if you could but find a family member.
Well, good news.
Oh! I I know just the person! Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
At the Duskwite, you are personally certainly a big fan of the elementals.
That is most fortunate indeed.
Yup.
Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
Yes, it's time to talk to Stola's sister, who we have been talking to since we're a summoner. And she's like the main quest NPC for all the summoner quests. If memory serves, Y'shtola's sister is named Imhitra. Oh, you know her, do you? Well then that ought to make things easier. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Apkulu Falls, from what I recall. Well, let's look for her there. Love tiny flavor like that. I love the attention to detail that they put in for changed dialogue and stuff. It's always nice when they do it. Greetings, Dragonfruit. What brings you here today? I see that you have companions. Lady Imhitra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alfino Leveilleur, and this is Tataru Taru. So you are my sister's comrades in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Stola, but all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell of all things, that she should be so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I hope that this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make for Evershade at once. Oh, don't worry, I'm sure the elementals have a lot to say about purity.
Let us begin.
Hello, Luce! Hello, Raiders! Welcome, welcome. Just 1 second, let me get you a shout out real quick, Neko. Welcome, everyone. I'm Purslin. I'm a... Wow, I keep messing up the shout out command today. I'm having one today. It be like that, you know? Anyways, welcome, welcome. Everyone go follow Luce. They're fantastic. I'm Purslin, I'm a variety PNG tuber. Today we are streaming some Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. We've got some Rune Factory and Dredge later on in the week. You did it? Okay, cool. Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you, Lena, I appreciate it. Anyway, welcome, Raiders. Hope you all make yourselves comfortable, grab some water, get yourselves comfy. What were you playing today, Luce?
Raya O, Arun, if you would.
We are saving a cat. Kind of. Played the OG Paper Mario. Ooh, nice. That is a very fun game. Big fan of that series in general.
Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Hey, elementals, stop being shitty and give us our cat back. Actually just got Spike? Oh, nice. So you're a ways in then, damn.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
Oh? Is it? I do believe it might be Catgirl hours.
There. Now!
Only thing you know about Catgirl is she's in Dissidia, but she seems cool. She's fantastic. One of the best characters in the game, truly. Stola, hello, girly. It's time to make a kitty blunt soon. Burrito blunt. Yep, welcome back, Chim. You came just in time. Someone close Alfie's eyes. Yep. Absolutely best girl for you, honestly. She's fantastic. Catgirl blunt time. Yep. Let's go. We love the burrito blunt. Oh, good. Forgot that Imhutra was also there? Yeah, she's what allowed us to find Y'shtola. Smoke it every day.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once.
Yeah, we can't smoke out here. The elementals will get mad. We turned your girlfriend into a cat blunt. Yeah, she's being passed around right now. Sorry. Tragic.
All that remains is to pray, my friends.
The elementals don't want us to smoke Catgirl blunts. They're just as bad as the Holy See. Poor Tataru just wants a hit. Yeah. Can't have shit in Gridania. Bet the smoke elementals won't mind. I'm sure the other elementals kicked all of those ones out of the 12's wood. No fun allowed. Oh, Y'shtola. Just seeing her face again, it's... Oh, I've been so worried. Tataru's surprise. Y'shtola is resting within an inn room. Though she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. Go hang out with the Dusk Whites, they won't mind. I agree. Gelmora's just a giant hotbox. The conjurers say she's in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? That's what the gloom is, actually. Now, while we wait for Y'shtola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hope that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders for these items. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me? One is with the Leatherworkers Guild, and another's with the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Geva and Brother Isumiyan, and they ought to take care of you. That's right, we gotta get Stola her new threads. She can't stay a blunt forever. Oh damn, everywhere is popping tonight. More bull kush. No. She's getting her job stone. Time for new digs, high as a kite. Get the girl some drip, truly. Hi, I'm here to pick up some leather for my cat girl. Well, if it isn't dragon fruit. Looking for some hides to tan, mayhap? Here to retrieve an order for Mistress Tataru, you say? Job stoned, is this anything? It's everything. You come at a good time. I finished it but moments ago. It was no small coup working it to her specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. I don't know what you're on me about, Off. I said nothing. I'm just stating our mission statement, what we're here for. However did that girl come by chimerical hide anyway? You need either balls of steel or a bottomless coin purse, and it seemed to me she had neither. Hit the shit that gives me every detrimental status effect. Hot take, kinda miss Yustola's first outfit, it was cute. She had a lot of cute outfits. Let her just spend an expansion in her minor outfit, honestly. I think your favorite is still the second one, but the first one is cute. It's good. Minor Y'shtola, uh-huh. It's very tasteful. Greetings, Dragonfruit. I trust you have been well. Is there aught you require of me? Ah, yes, Mistress Tataru's order. As requested, it has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. Oh, now you just want to dress her up? This is gonna be your NPC headcanon? Oh no, you've resisted it for so long? Look, it's inevitable. Eventually you get a wool NPC ship. It's fine. Brainworms, brainworms, brainworms. I know not what she intends for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. Look, mine have just not been out in full force because we haven't hit the expansion with mine yet. We gotta wait a couple more streams, and then I'll get to embarrass myself. It's okay, Dragonfruit Y'shtola is a good secondary ship. They would get along very well and make terrible research decisions together. Ah, you're back. You have the items, I hope? Yes, I have your leatherwork commission. A leather bag containing an item prepared by the Leatherworkers Guild as per Tataru's request. Tataru's Conjurer Commission, a cloth bag containing the item prepared by the Conjurers Guild per Tataru's request. Oh no, the ship is already powerful. What if two girlies bonded over the fact that they had holes in their soul? Yeah, it's good. It's, you know, yeah. Ooh, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. It truly gave us a master among masters. Can't wait to see your screenshots in about 2 hours then. Yes, we will look forward to the G poses. I can't wait to see what Y'shtola thinks of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well, and the conjurers have left her in your sister's care. Well, let's go and pay them a visit, shall we? Morgana and Y'shtola would be so sassy together, it's true. Oh, she's got her little pajamas.
Tataru. You are safe. Thank the 12.
Comfy girl hours. It's true. Also, this is our
Something has
first time
changed
seeing
about
her
you,
since
Finnegan.
2.5, so...
Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
Back and newly voiced. Yep.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
She's such a good voice actress, too.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream.
It went fine.
The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and
Time
well.
to open
I'm
up some
sure
old
of
wounds,
it.
Alfie.
We just need to find them.
Alfino's growth in Heavensward is real
Indeed,
good.
Tataru.
Yes.
Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alphino I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
She's fine.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we're in Ishgard, you see.
We gotta go cover Alfino's eyes. It's her new outfit. It's so good. Oh, I totally missed that ad. I am so sorry, chat. That crept up on me.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the Floating Isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Alagarn barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon.
You're alive? Hell yeah, get to work, nerd.
As I know of one who could.
Exactly.
A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
Hell yes. Love Matoya. onward to Charlian. In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya. In the field of etheric research, she was without rival. Somewhere out there, Matoya just got an urge to be angry about visitors. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. Matoya's back just starts hurting out of nowhere. Yup. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Charlian were summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life on the fringes of the abandoned city. So it is to the Dravanian hinterlands that we must go, to the place of my birth. Though Alize and I were born in Charlian, our days there were short. We remained only until the exodus, and I have not returned since. Oh, so it's to be a homecoming then. As fine a reason as any to go visit As fine a reason as any to go to Charlian, and it would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit. Ahem. I believe you have mistaken our primary objective, Y'shtola. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. Alrighty, back to Ishgard. I think this might actually be our last quest for today, because I think this will take us to the next zone. Charlian is situated in the Dravanian hinterlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Dravanian forelands. Make no mistake, it will be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Dragonfruit, Y'shtola, and myself. Tataru, pray remain in Ishgard and continue the search for our missing friends. Yes, sir. First, let us make for Tailfeather. Can do. I can teleport so many times. I'm very good at it. Oh, I guess we have one more quest before we can get into Charlian proper. A long soak in the lifestream followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. But rest assured my strength is returning to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long. Hey, check out how fast I can teleport. A great new nation. I believe I am sufficiently rested. Let us continue west to Charlian. Once we descend the mountain path, we shall arrive at the Dravanian hinterlands. From there, it is but a short distance to the city. Carries her the entire way? Yes, good. Be warned that we shall be passing through Nath territory. We must needs be wary of them and the dragons both. No, we're good buddies with them, that's fine. Journey into the Dravanian hinterlands. We can do that. It's so foggy. I like this zone when it's not covered in fog. Everyone wave goodbye to Annex Shrine, even though we can't see it from here. Can barely see it. And there's the gate to Old Charlian. Well, the Dravanian hinterlands. I know what zone names are. Promi.
To the Thaliac River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Sharlayan, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
Such a good zone. Matoya dwells on the far side of the Thaliac River. Let us search for a crossing. This zone's foggy too. What the hell? Rude, actually. Find a place to cross the Thaliac River. No pretty, only thick fog. I really do have the worst luck with that, it's true. Everyone enjoy this zone. Pay no attention to the giant bubble. Nothing bad is over there, we promise. Getting there. Oh, that'll be nice. I think it'll drop us off in Idleshire for the end of this quest then. Oh, of course it's sunny in the cutscene. Knowledge seeks no man. So says the motto of Sharlayan engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. During the 6th Astral Era at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Sharlayan journeyed across the seas to Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered, and so much so that it came to be counted amongst Eorzea's great city-states. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Sharlayan has become an empty husk of her former self. Uplander is mistaken. Sharlayan has new keepers, is on cusp of new age of glory. Goblins, here to plunder the city. Alfino. Rude, my guy. Uplander is mistaken muchly, and we are not thieves. This place is our home. Your home? When last I looked, it was mine and Alfino's. We were born here. Can the whole party just, like, chill for a second, please? When Uplanders abandoned city, Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers. My friends, please. We did not come to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you, and let us speak like the civilized folk that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding. You stole a chill or you're going back in the blunt. If that is the truth, then Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfix. Slowfix will show Uplanders settlement. So here are the tombstone vendors, and then over here to the left is the Cackerel Orphan, who will make you fill with rage every single week. Here is Heart of Settlement, name of Edelshire. What have we got here? Guests? Greetings to you. I am Alfino Leveilleur, and may I introduce my companions, Dragonfruit Gelato and Ishtola. We have journeyed far in search of a friend, and seek to cross the river. But finding the main bridge collapsed, you went looking for a detour, ended up stumbling into Slowfix and his crew. Is that right? That is the short of it, aye. This place, Edelshire, I came expecting a ghost town. Suffice it to say, I'm surprised to find it so alive. Well, with all them precious artifacts lying about, 'twas only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in. But we weren't the first to arrive neither. By then, Slowfix and his Gobby friends were already settled. At first, Gobbies and hunters disliked each other, but understanding came, then friendship. Now Gobbies and hunters have joined hands to build great new nation. So this is what happened after we Charlians departed. Oh, so you're locals. No hard feelings, I hope. All these nice buildings, but no one to live in them. Felt like a waste, you know? We've been trying to put the place to rights, and things have been going well for the most part, but it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps your people left lying about are a bloody nuisance. And there's the Illuminati harrying us night and day. Would still be so amazing if they could put in the old instance versions. I would really love that for this and for Revenant's Toll. Slowfix has bright idea. Uplanders desire mutual understanding, yes? Best way to understanding is helping one another. Help citizens of Edelshire, and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross river. Well, I'm not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people. Putting a time-lapse in the channel? Ooh, thank you. Alrighty. That is it for this little portion of New Game Plus. Next time we will do the rest of the Dravanian hinterlands. And, yeah, I don't know how long this zone takes from here on out, but we might end up finishing base Heavensward next stream. We'll see. We'll kind of play it by ear as it goes. So, let me jump back over to the chatting screen real quick. I am going to find someone to toss a rate over to. Thank you for the stream. Yes, thank you, Sage, so much for coming by. Thank you for dropping by for the vault. That was a really fun run. Thank you, Lena, as well. Thank you, Chim. It's wonderful to see all of you. We will be back on Thursday morning for our comfy stream. We'll be doing some Rune Factory 5. And let's toss a raid over to... let's go see Remy Neko, because they are playing some Diablo 4, and they are another fantastic purple cat. So we're going to toss a raid their way. I am going to grab the raid message real quick. That is not how I spell message. That is, though. And there's our message. Till I see you next, I hope that you all have a wonderful and relaxing rest of your day. Take care, everyone.